Health today has become a topic in our governments, in our families, and even narrowed down to an individual, whereby every person has a right to quality health. And maternal nutrition, maternal health, it is a key health indicator in any country and even globally. Makueni County Anzilisha Plus program, the program that has brought Nutritional International into partnership with Makueni Department of Health, targeting good nutrition for pregnant women and also targeting the first 1,000 days, babies before pregnancy, during pregnancy, and the first 2 years of a child's life.
My name is Bretta Mutisia, County Health Education and Promotion Officer, Makueni. Anzilisha Plus is a project funded by Nutritional International Kenya to implement key interventions in maternal and neonatal child health nutrition. As we know, according to WHO, the health of a nation is measured by the health status of women and children. Nutritional International is really very important project in Makueni because the nutrition part is very key for our babies and our mothers to grow in a health status.
We have indicators that are key and monitored in this program. It is to ensure that all pregnant women, they attend 4 NC visits. During this time, we are able to monitor pregnancy and also encourage optimal maternal nutrition. Danger signs in pregnancy are also communicated to these women.
According to our World Health Organization, health promotion and education is a process of increasing knowledge to people to take control of their health, improve risk practices, lifestyle, behaviors, attitude in realization of health holistic. Now, the Nutritional International has this great component of health, education and promotion. And this component is very key because of the intervention that they have to be implemented and utilized well. Our women, our people has to have knowledge. And in this case, we say that health education is very key. Health communication is very key to ensure our mothers make a decision that will add value to them. Constitution of Kenya, Article 35, gives the citizen a right to have information that will make them make a decision that will add value to them. And when it comes to matters of health, we ensure our people have quality health information, quality health education. And through this, they will develop culture of a health-seeking behavior, utilizing the services that we have in Makueni County. In Anzilisha project, we have component of and focus social marketing, whereby we sell the services that we have to our citizens, and through that we increase demand for uptake of those services. And the more the uptake is adhered, the health indicators improves day by day, and we'll have a health Makueni County.
Iron folic acid supplementation, which is very key. Why? Because it prevents birth defects like spina bifida and also encephaly. On top of this, it also supplements the mother's iron reserves, ensuring that during pregnancy, the mother has got enough iron reserves to take care of the growing baby.
we have behavior change communication component, whereby we refine the negative behaviors, we address the barriers in health, and we embrace the desired behavior. Our mothers, importance of pre-counseling. When they plan to have a child, the service of pre-counseling. When they conceive, they continue with antenatal care services. And as they continue with the pregnancy, there is a IFAS, a tablet that are given to them so that the pregnancy outcome could be good. The development of the fetus in utero could be good, and we reduce the burden of more disability being born in Makueni County. And the women of reproductive health in Makueni County have been embracing this because no one wants to deliver a child who is disabled. Therefore, despite the taste, despite the smell of IFAS, our mothers in Makueni County have embraced the culture of taking the IFAS during the pregnancy. They have developed a culture of attending an ANC visit, at least 4, and they have embraced the importance of delivering in the hospital by a skilled birth attendant.
It's delivery by skilled birth attendants. We discourage mothers delivering at home under the care of traditional birth attendants because deliveries at home, because of a complication, we have high maternal mortality rates that are being associated with the deliveries at home because we don't have equipment, and also the people who handle the mother at home, they are not skilled. Therefore, we encourage hospital delivery because during hospital delivery, in case we have a complication, we have facilities like theater, we have qualified staff like gynecologists, obstetricians, and we have equipment to monitor and manage complications.
I managed to visit one of the clients at home, Elizabeth Sombua Vestas, to check on the key anti-seizure intervention that have been implementing in Makueni County. I'm impressed because, and I'm pleased because I found that Elizabeth has been able to adhere to diverse diet as we educated her during the pregnancy, and I realized that she delivered also in the hospital.
I'm Elizabeth Sombua, 32, mother of 2, a girl aged 12 years now. This is my second one. When I discovered that I was pregnant, I took that bold step and visited the clinic, my nearest health center at that moment. I received the necessary education from the nurses and the doctors who were available, went through the laboratory tests and the education that comes thereafter, received the net and the IFAS templates. Through the education that I received from them, it really helped me. Though the tablets were not that pleasing to take, with the kind of smell that comes with them and the effects of the pregnancy, sometimes you feel like vomiting. I really tried. To the last semester, I took them. They also gave me education on nutrition, diverse diet, and I really worked on it. I would take all those meals, though it seems hectic, and some women, by the way, would really feel that it's a burden. But for the health of the child and the health of the mother, I found it quite good.
She has been also practicing physical activity, and I'm very encouraged because she gave a history that during her first pregnancy, it was not like this second pregnancy, because during this second pregnancy, she had information, she had knowledge about how to go about the pregnancy.
Again, I also received education on exercises, and I would really take that into consideration. Sometimes even in the house, walking to work, to and from, and I really avoided the borders and taking vehicles for my own health. And it really helped me because during my giving birth, it was really an easy job for me.
She was able to take the IFAS tablet despite of the smell and despite of the taste. She was able to take IFAS all through, and she was able to deliver in a health facility by a skilled birth attendant. I'm happy because her first pregnancy she delivered at home, and with the traditional birth attendant, she had a lot of problems.
I thank the government of Makueni County because the education that they are giving to mothers is really helping them. The taking of the IFAS, the nutrition, and everything that they are offering to pregnant mothers. I would emphasize that mothers do take that seriously and come for this education. I compare it with what I went through during my first pregnancy. And I find this pregnancy, this upbringing of my second child, very simple after receiving that education as compared to the first one, because I gave birth at home. I did not visit any hospital. I only went for my clinic once. Unlike this time when I visited the clinic 4 times, which is really, really good. It has really helped me. So I would encourage mothers, please do not stay at home. Don't fear. If you find that you're pregnant, even to the young girls, if you find that you're pregnant, please make a point and visit your nearest health center.
Also, I'm happy because she was able to share with us that the negative practices, like practice and beliefs that are done in some parts of Makueni, was not applicable to her. For example, like when she was taking the diverse diet and adhering to the nutrition, many people were telling her, you'll have a big baby, you'll be taken to theater. She refused that, and she adhered to diverse diet, at least 5 classes of diverse diet in a day, and she was able to practice physical activity. And when time comes for her delivery, she gave birth normal, with a good, with a health bouncing baby boy, and herself, she had a good health. She's very, very happy about that.
There is this misconception from women that when they take this diet, this diverse diet, that the baby is going to be so big, you're also going to grow big maybe, and when you go for delivery, you're going to be taken for CS. But I will not agree with that, because I took into consideration that diet and my delivery was normal. This diet is to help in the growth of the baby and also in the health of the mother, because when you are pregnant and when you deliver, you need to be healthy. So when you take this diet, or you take this education on diverse diet into consideration, it will really, really assist in the growth of your baby.
And again, she also recalled how she was told about the negative practice, like gum cutting, as you said, during the teething of her child. She will not entertain as such, because that is a risk to the baby and can bring a lot of health complication. And I'm happy because of that.
This education also brought a lot of awareness in me that I did not know during my first pregnancy. There is this negative cultural practice in a company during teething. The cutting of the gum is practiced, and mostly the instruments that are used during the cutting of the teeth are things that I used during my first pregnancy. The diarrhea that comes with teething has no connection with the teething of that child. You only need to observe hygiene and make sure that the surroundings of your baby are clean. These are things that I learned when I went for the clinic. And these are things that I would encourage mothers not to engage themselves in, and to make sure that you attend those clinics and get that education. It is a cultural practice that is really practiced in your company, and it is really bringing a lot of damage. Your child may even die, might even contract some diseases to this kid, which is not good.
I remember Elizabeth telling us that due to support of the spouse, that is main involvement in a pregnancy and delivery, has really helped her a lot. The husband was able to provide the diet required. The husband was able to help her to go to clinic. The husband was able to even help her in household activities. And this is now refining the stereotype that men should not do this type of work. And I was very impressed. And calling all men in this Makueni County to ensure they act like a husband of Elizabeth. When the mother is pregnant, to ensure they support. During delivery, they support. They provide money. They go to the clinic with her, and they also help in bringing up the children, the child. That is very important.
I thank my husband, Festus Kioko, because from the moment he discovered that we were pregnant, there is this saying with men that my wife is pregnant. Your wife is not pregnant. Both of you are pregnant. So when he discovered, it came to his knowledge that we were now pregnant, he was really supportive. We went to the clinic together. We took that education together. And he really supported in making sure that the diet was really taken. He provided for everything. The fruits. To some extent, he cooked for me. When it comes to pregnancy, sometimes you don't feel like doing this, you don't feel like doing that. And he was there for me all those times. So for the men out there, don't say that my wife is pregnant. Say that we are pregnant. And that is a burden that you're supposed to carry, both of you. So I would encourage men, wajitokeze. And I hope with this education and with this organization that is carrying on this education to all the pregnant mothers and everybody who is involved, it will reach out to so many men, and you'll find and get the importance of you accompanying your wife during this journey.
Through the health education and promotion component in Anzilisha project, we are able to teach our mothers physical activities during pregnancy, and this has resulted to good outcome of the pregnancy. Ensuring that our mothers breastfeed within 1 hour after delivery. The mothers of Makueni County have received this knowledge through the component of health education and promotion. And mostly women who deliver in Makueni, within 1 hour, they ensure they have breastfed their children, their babies, and there is bonding and love. And the first milk that they get, which is very nutritious, is achieved. Also, we have ensured our mother understand the importance of exclusive breastfeeding in 6 months without any other food. And we have given them knowledge to understand that giving birth and having prepared to have that baby, and their mind is settled, the milk is enough, and because of a diverse diet, we ensure that they get enough milk, and with support of their spouses, which we call it male involvement, provision of this diet, psychological support, emotional support, has ensured that our mothers breastfeed for 6 months.
Initiating breastfeeding within 1 hour of birth, which is the golden rule. It is very key because we are able to begin improving the immunity status of the baby by initiating breastfeeding, and they are able to access colostrum, one of the components of breast milk. It is also through breastfeeding that we are able also to improve breast milk production. It also serves as a family planning method for the mother, that is lactational amenorrhea method.
The importance of initiation of breastfeeding within 1 hour, we are noting that our women in Makueni County have embraced this. And this is the power of knowledge, power of education, power of communication, matters of health. Again, we have seen breastfeeding exclusively for 6 months being practiced in Makueni County. Why? Because our mother have knowledge about the importance of exclusive breastfeeding. And this is through the power of the component of health, education, and promotion services in Makueni County, which is also funded by the NI Nutritional International. Continuing with immunization, our mothers, they know about that and the importance of that. And we are seeing our mothers, they continue with clinic for the children to get immunization till they are 5 years old. They continue with the growth monitoring, they continue with vitamin A supplementation, and again, as they continue coming to the clinic after 6 months, complementary feeds. Most important thing that I've noted in Makueni, which is very key, is behavior change. Like cold care in Makueni County, we have seen traditional birth attendants, cateral healers emphasizing use of like ash, other things for the cold care. But through health education, our mothers are now not practicing such because they know we have chlorhexidine for the cold care, and they know hygiene related to cold care, and they know if there's any sign of cold infection and the steps to take to visit the hospital. The other practice that we have noted very important is about our mothers are not going to do gum cutting practice, which has claimed lives of some of the children in Makueni County because they believe during teething the children should be cut the gums because they are diarrheaing because of that. But we have refined such a practice and we have embraced that when the child is teething, hygiene should be observed, and in case of diarrhea, they should visit the hospital. Our mothers have embraced more about family planning, long-term method, and the husband are involved because we emphasize also on male involvement in the caring of the baby and the mother. So even we are emphasizing our men to embrace family planning. Yeah, we have family planning for men, and we are saying those men who have enough children, they can do vasectomy. And we can see because of male involvement through health education and promotion, our men are really coming to agreement with that, and they are consulting their wives, they are coming to the hospitals for more consultation and the choice of the method of family planning. We also visited Kiboko dispensary, which is in Kibwezi West. And we met with a lady called Caroline Zisa. She was a mother, she is 24 years old, and she had twins. And the good thing that we heard from her is that she knew the health interventions, skilled birth attendants, and delivering in a hospital. So she shared with us how she managed to go to the health facility, how she was received well by the sister in charge, Lucy, in Kiboko dispensary, and how she was given the IVAS, and she was encouraged to deliver in the hospital.
Kwa majina ni Caroline Nzisa, mkaaji wa Kiboko, Makueni County. Mimi nilipojisikia kama nina ujauzito, nilitembelea Kiboko dispensary. Nilimpata daktari mzuri tena sana, Sister Lucy, ambaye alinishauri vizuri. Alinipea tembe za kumeza na pia kujizuia na kuzuia watoto dhidi ya ulemavu. Nilipotembelea kliniki, Daktari Bidusi alinishauri jinsi ya kujilinda, kufanya mazoezi na pia kujilinda dhidi ya watoto. Alinishauri pia kuja kliniki mara 4 kabla ya kujifungua. Alinishauri pia kuhusu danger signs za ujauzito. Moja ni kuumwa na kichwa zaidi, kutocheza vizuri kwa mtoto, kutokwa na damu na ile kuzimia. Sister Lucy alinishauri pia kutembelea kliniki mara kwa mara. Pia akanishauri ni vizuri kulala ndani ya neti.
And now after delivery of the first baby, Lucy discovered that she had twins. And the second twin was in a breech. And it was very difficult to deliver that second twin. But we thank God because Caroline chose to deliver in the hospital. And Sister Lucy assisted her to deliver the 2 babies safely.
Nilipojisikia kama naumwa, nilimtembelea Sister Lucy katika hospitali ya Kiboko. Kama alivyokuwa amenishauri, nilimtembelea immediately. Ndipo akapata ni tayari kujifungua. Mtoto wangu wa kwanza alitoka katika njia inayostahili kwa kichwa. Wa pili alitoka kwa miguu, ambayo ndio njia ilimtatiza sana, ilimtatiza hata daktari, na pia akang'ang'ana jinsi alivyofunzwa na utaalamu wake akampata ile mtoto. Ingekuwa ni nyumbani, sijui ningekuwa wapi. Pia ingekuwa ni vizuri kuzalia hospitali kwa sababu ingekuwa ni nyumbani mtoto angekuwepo, na pia mimi sijui hali yangu ingekuwa vipi.
Kwa majina ni Lucy Mbeva, mimi ni muuguzi wa Kiboko Dispensary. Ninafanya katika hii dispensary kama muuguzi. Mimi ninapenda sana kuhudumia wamama wajawazito na hasa wale wanaowaleta watoto for immunization. Mbele yangu kuna mama anaitwa Caroline Zisa, alianza kliniki punde tu alipojua yeye ni mjamzito. Alianzisha kliniki mara ya kwanza, tukampatia Hypers na tukamwambia umuhimu wa kutumia Hypers ndio itamsaidia kuongeza damu mwilini na pia kuzuia mtoto wake asikuwe na abnormalities. Mama aliendelea kukunywa dawa vizuri. Pia tulimuhimiza umuhimu wa kulala katika neti iliyotibiwa, asipate malaria, kujikinga, na pia akizaa tulimuelezea watoto wake waendelee kulala chini ya neti iliyotibiwa. Tulimuelezea pia umuhimu wa lishe bora, akule chakula ya kuongeza madini mwilini, chakula ya kuongeza iron ndio damu yake isifungue, na akule vizuri ndio mtoto wake akue pia vizuri akiwa kwa tumbo. Pia nilimuelezea umuhimu wa kusalia hospitali, na wakati alipopata maumivu ya kwanza alikimbia hospitali na akakuja tukampima, tukapata kweli labor pains zimeanza. Tulimonitor vizuri sana na akajifungua watoto mapacha. Mtoto wa kwanza alikuja vizuri, cephalic presentation, akatoka vizuri na akascore vizuri. Lakini mtoto wa pili tukapata challenge, ilikuwa breech presentation, na mtoto alikuja na akakwama kidogo, kichwa yake haikutoka vizuri, lakini kulingana na vile nilipofunzwa nikiwa shuleni na experience ninayo ya kusalisha, tulingangana sana na Mungu akatusaidia, mtoto alitoka vizuri. Ingawa hakuscore vizuri sana kulisustain, lakini mtoto saa hii akatoka vizuri na akaendelea vizuri, akafumua vizuri, roho yake ilikuwa inapiga vizuri na tukampatia mama.
While we were in Kiboko Dispensary, we happened to meet with the spouse to Caroline, sister, and he was very happy because the wife delivered in the hospital.
Kwa majina ni Alex Kaseka Nyao na bibi yangu hapa Caroline Zisa. Nashukuru Mungu kwa kutubariki na watoto wawili ambao ni mapacha. na nashukuru hospitali ya Kiboko pamoja na Sister Lucy aliweza kusaidia tukapata watoto kwa njia nzuri, hatukupata shida yoyote. Nashukuru Mungu. Nilipopata watoto niliweza kuagizwa na daktari nilete lishe bora, nikashughulikia kila kitu, machakula, na pia nabebanga watoto kuwaleta clinic. Nawabebanga kabisa kusaidia mama nyumbani, kumpikia hata akinyonyesha watoto, kufanya kila kitu. Na wahimiza wazee wenzangu muwe mnasaidia wamama kwa sababu hii si kazi ya mama peke yake.
Also, we realize that Alex has been very supportive to Caroline Sisa. All through, he has been assisting Sisa to come to clinic, assisting Sisa to go for to get the nutritious food, that is the first diet, and also had some amount of money that he had kept. In case of an emergency, they can use it. And I'm happy because he was very positive. And he was also recommending men to get involved in the care of their women during pregnancy, through labor, and even after labor, up to 5 years.